Chinese I could, and I told the people who were like driving me, like, we're not gonna take this shit anymore. You're gonna take us to the Great Wall. Like, like, because also it's crazy when you learn Chinese, you become a more like assertive kind of person, you know,
Really?
because if you've heard Chinese, there's this stereotype that Chinese people are always screaming or fighting, right?
Mm.
So I feel by learning Chinese, I became more like that kind of personality. So through that, I was able to save the day, because otherwise they would have taken us to all the factories. And I was like, no, you're gonna take us to the place. And she was like, "Wah, wah, wah," and I was like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah," and I was like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." So by that experience, I learned that sometimes, especially in China, you need to like be more assertive that you would usually be in your home country.
Okay.
And there's many other situations in China where if you don't know Chinese, they'll simply like rip you off, or they will like ruin your day in different kind of ways. So
In
so
one way or another.
yeah. So it really has helped me loads to avoid
Wow.
unpleasant situations.
So you became more assertive learning Chinese. And me, I think living in Mexico so long, like I became like even more kind of like, I don't know, almost detail oriented, or like not so
Is
much
that
in
right?
my world. I mean, in a way, like for example, one of the things that I know happened to me, like in Mexico, everyone says thank you all the time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you a million times. Like
Yeah.
the amount of times people say thank you in Mexico in like a span of 60 seconds is pretty impressive. So I find myself like saying thank you for things, and
Yeah.
my American self thinks, why did I say thank you there? I mean, I don't think that was appropriate to say thank you, but my Mexican side just is like gracias, gracias,
Yeah, I
and all
completely
that.
get that. I was, as you know, living in Japan for 2 years, and I came to Mexico, and I was like talking with the clerks, and I would be like arigato or like sumimasen or something, and my girlfriend just laughing at me like, "What are you doing?" I don't know. It's just like a second nature to me, you know. So I completely get that. And one funny story that happened with that is, in Japan they like to bow a lot, right, when they say
Uh-huh.
thank you or something. So I started bowing like unconsciously, because Japanese people bow even when they're on the phone. Like there's no one to see them, but they're still bowing. So,
Wow.
so once when I graduated in university here in Mexico, I received like a medal, like no big deal, just like for some exam I did, and I received a medal, and I was like bowing like as my second nature, and everyone was like, "What the hell? What is this guy doing?" Like they would not understand, but I don't
Wow.
know. For me, it's like something I picked up, like the bowing thing, being
I heard
thankful.
about that. Some foreigners living in Japan, and they come back and they just have these
Reverse cultural shock.
these things that they do. But yeah, yeah, I fortunately haven't had so many bad experiences in Mexico. Not so many, but one thing that I've noticed is, like, for example, and this is not just exactly a foreign problem, but let's say a situation in Mexico, period. So for example, before before Uber and all that, the way to get around quickly was a taxi if you needed one. And
Right.
you can still use them and all that, but I kind of learned that there is like these ranges of prices that the taxi drivers will charge you. And for me, it's like on a scale. So first of all, they're going to charge you